What if I told you that dusty old digital files from the 1990s could be your ticket to making serious money on YouTube in 2025? While everyone else is chasing the latest AI trends and crypto schemes, smart creators are quietly building fortunes by diving into something completely unexpected: the digital antique market. And the best part? You probably already have access to everything you need to start making money from this trend today. I'm about to reveal a goldmine opportunity that's hiding in plain sight. The digital antique market isn't just some quirky hobby. It's becoming a legitimate business model that's generating thousands of dollars for creators who understand how to tap into it. This isn't about collecting physical items or hunting through garage sales. This is about leveraging nostalgia, technology, and human psychology to create content that people are desperately craving right now. Think about it for a moment. Every day, millions of people scroll through their phones, overwhelmed by the constant stream of new information, new apps, and new digital experiences. But deep down, there's a growing hunger for something different, something that reminds them of simpler times, something that connects them to their past. That's exactly what the digital antique market provides, and it's why this opportunity is so powerful. But before we dive into the strategies, let me share something that might surprise you. Last month, a YouTube creator made over $8,000 from a single video about vintage computer software. Another creator built a six-figure business reviewing old video games and digital artifacts. These aren't isolated success stories. They're part of a massive shift in consumer behavior that's creating unprecedented opportunities for content creators. The digital antique market encompasses everything from retro video games and vintage software to old websites, digital art, and even obsolete file formats. What makes this niche so profitable is that it combines multiple powerful psychological triggers. First, there's nostalgia, one of the strongest emotional drivers for human behavior. Second, there's scarcity. Many of these digital items are becoming increasingly rare or difficult to access. Third, there's the discovery factor. People love learning about things they didn't know existed. Here's where it gets really interesting. Unlike traditional antiques, digital antiques have unique advantages that make them perfect for YouTube content. They're easy to demonstrate, they don't require physical storage, and they often have fascinating stories behind their creation. Plus, the audience for this content is incredibly engaged because they're emotionally invested in the subject matter. So how exactly do you start profiting from this trend? The first strategy is the showcase approach. This involves creating detailed videos that explore specific digital antiques, explaining their historical significance, demonstrating how they work, and discussing their current value or rarity. The key is to treat each digital artifact like a museum piece, providing context and storytelling that makes viewers feel like they're discovering hidden treasure. For example, you could create a series about forgotten mobile apps from the early smartphone era, vintage computer games that defined entire generations, or digital art tools that revolutionized creative industries. The beauty of this approach is that there's virtually unlimited content to explore, and each video can tap into different audience segments and nostalgic memories. The second strategy is the restoration and preservation angle. This involves finding damaged, corrupted, or lost digital artifacts and documenting your process of bringing them back to life. This type of content is incredibly compelling because it combines technical expertise with emotional storytelling. Viewers become invested in the outcome, creating natural tension and engagement throughout your videos. You might restore old video game ROMs, recover deleted websites using archive tools, or demonstrate how to run vintage software on modern systems. The process itself becomes entertainment, and viewers often share these videos because they represent something valuable being saved from extinction. The third strategy focuses on the investment and collecting aspects of digital antiques. More people are starting to view certain digital items as legitimate collectibles with real monetary value. You can create content that analyzes market trends, discusses valuation methods, and provides insights into which digital artifacts might appreciate in value over time. This approach works particularly well because it attracts viewers who are interested in alternative investment opportunities. They're not just watching for entertainment, they're seeking actionable information that could help them make money. This creates a highly engaged audience that's more likely to purchase products, join membership programs, or invest in educational content. Now let's talk about the technical aspects that make this niche so accessible. Unlike many YouTube niches that require expensive equipment or specialized knowledge, the digital antique market mainly requires curiosity, research skills, and basic screen recording capabilities. Most of the content can be created using free or low-cost tools, making it perfect for creators who are just starting out or working with limited budgets. The research component is actually one of the most enjoyable aspects of this niche. You'll spend time exploring digital archives, connecting with collectors and enthusiasts, and uncovering stories that have been forgotten by mainstream media. This research becomes content in itself, as you can document your discovery process and share interesting findings with your audience. One of the most powerful aspects of the digital antique market is its community-driven nature. Enthusiasts in this space are incredibly passionate and supportive, often sharing resources, providing feedback, and helping each other discover new artifacts. This creates natural collaboration opportunities and helps your content reach new audiences through word-of-mouth marketing. The monetization potential for this niche extends far beyond traditional YouTube ad revenue. You can sell digital preservation services, create educational courses about digital archaeology, develop apps or tools for collectors, or even broker sales of rare digital items. Some creators have built entire businesses around consulting services for museums, educational institutions, or private collectors who need help managing their digital archives. The timing for this opportunity couldn't be better. We're at a unique moment in history where the first generation of digital natives is reaching an age where they're becoming nostalgic for their digital childhood. Meanwhile, younger generations are discovering these digital artifacts for the first time and finding them fascinating precisely because they seem so foreign and primitive compared to modern technology. This creates a perfect storm of audience interest that spans multiple age groups and demographics. Older viewers connect with the nostalgia factor, middle-aged viewers appreciate the historical perspective, and younger viewers are drawn to the novelty and educational value. This broad appeal makes your content more likely to go viral and attracts advertisers who want to reach diverse audiences. The algorithm benefits are also significant. YouTube's recommendation system favors content that generates high engagement and watch time, both of which are natural strengths of digital antique content. The storytelling elements keep viewers watching until the end. The nostalgic elements encourage sharing and commenting, and the educational aspects make people more likely to subscribe for future content. As we move deeper into 2025, several trends are converging to make this opportunity even more valuable. The rise of virtual reality and augmented reality technologies is creating new ways to experience digital antiques. Blockchain technology is enabling new forms of digital ownership and authentication. And artificial intelligence is making it easier to discover, categorize, and preserve digital artifacts. The key to success in this niche is consistency and authenticity. Your audience needs to trust that you're genuinely passionate about digital preservation and not just trying to capitalize on a trend. This means taking time to research thoroughly, presenting information accurately, and building relationships within the community. Start by identifying your specific angle within the digital antique market. Maybe you're fascinated by early internet culture, or perhaps you have expertise in vintage gaming systems. Whatever your focus, go deep rather than broad. It's better to become known as the definitive source for information about a specific area than to try to cover everything superficially. The digital antique market represents a unique convergence of technology, nostalgia, and business opportunity. By positioning yourself as a curator and storyteller in this space, you're not just creating content, you're preserving digital history while building a profitable business. The creators who recognize this opportunity and act on it now will be the ones who dominate this niche as it continues to grow throughout 2025 and beyond. Your journey into the digital antique market starts with a single video, but the potential for growth and profit is virtually unlimited. The question isn't whether this opportunity exists, it's whether you're ready to seize it.